Have you ever felt stuck? Like you're caught between where you used to be and where you want to go. And maybe you don't even know where it is that you want to go anymore. Some days it feels like it could be right around the corner, and others, it feels completely out of reach.
Welcome to Adelaide, Josh.
Thank you.
Seat's solid. So glad you made it.
What is the midway for? Sorry.
Welcome to Perth.
Welcome to Perth.
Back yourself.
One of life's most beautiful moments is when someone asks a question at the exact time you're primed, ready, and hoping to hear it. They'll probably never know how much you needed it, or the impact it made, but maybe that's part of its beauty. A few weeks ago, I was asked the question, are you running from your greatest fear or chasing your wildest dreams? I sat with that question. I really sat with it. There's no doubt I'm constantly running from my greatest fear. It shapes so much of my life. I don't necessarily like that, but I do acknowledge that it's my reality in this moment. At the same time, I'm undeniably chasing my wildest dreams. I see what the world needs and I believe I can be a part of making it better. But therein lies the paradox. My greatest fear is always chasing me while I try to outrun it, and my wildest dreams always seem just beyond my reach. Yes, fear is relentless. Yes, dreams are elusive. But the one thing that changes, where I started. While myself, my dreams, and my fears are tangled in this endless pursuit, I keep moving forward. I keep growing, staying active, being dynamic, with purpose and passion and a goal, even if it isn't always clear. While I still feel stuck, like I'm not moving forward, and impatiently waiting for the next big thing, the pursuit of my dreams and running away from my fears pulls me along the invisible plane of growth. None of us can see it, and maybe that's the hardest part. But that doesn't take away from the fact that it's happening. Every time we run away from our greatest fears, and every time we chase down our wildest dreams, we move along the plane of growth. So what changes? To be honest, I'm not sure anything has to. I just have to make sure I keep saying yes and taking every opportunity I get.
Where have you gone? shine your light? Can you ease my mind? 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 So baby, can you ease my mind? Always can you shine your
On the day, call your mind, I can see it coming. Come on, mate, you will find that I have waited. Know who I am, know why I
Adelaide, Perth, Sydney, Brisbane. We've now finished 2 legs of tour, and we've only got 1 to go. There's so much to be said and held and considered at this point on tour. And it's so funny, I'm right in the middle of what I selfishly think is my next big thing, and yet I still feel so stuck, but not the same stuck as before. Being around all of these insanely inspirational, empowering, intelligent, emotional, brilliant people, you can't help but feed off that energy. And if there's one thing that is branded in my mind right now, and is sticking so strong in my thoughts, it's Lexi McDonald's simple quote, "Why haven't you done it?" I sat there in Perth with a job to do. I had focus that needed to be directed and cues to think about and plan for. But Lexi's words just forced me into this feeling of presence, of now. And I asked myself, why haven't I done it? Just like in Sydney when I was asked if I'm running from my greatest fear or chasing my wildest dreams, at the exact moment I began thinking about this question, really deeply considering it, someone appeared with what felt like an answer. But that answer didn't come in the form of advice or praise. It came from someone listening and being excited for me and saying, why not?
In a perfect world, I'd lie next to you. Would you give me a time so we can see this through? Spring is warm, but I'm still feeling blue. I found a place where I still think of you. That in my perfect world, you'd be by my side.
And just like that, it's done. 1 month, 5 cities, 10 events, over 11,000 young people impacted. Young people at all stages of their journey, some with a clear goal, some with no idea, and some who are just waiting for their next big opportunity. It's so difficult to describe it if you haven't experienced it. Watching thousands of young people have that moment of, oh, I can do it, over and over again for a month is one of the most emotional things I've ever experienced. I'll probably want to edit this bit out, but at the end of the last event, I had to take a moment to compose myself and walk off stage because that sort of impact is not common and it's not found everywhere, and it had such a profound impact on me. But the world's really lucky things like this exist. Spending a month with 5 people you've spent only a few hours with previously sounds insane to most people. But it's not insane when it's with these people. These people live for others. They give you the space to think, to listen, and to grow. They motivate you, they inspire you, but most importantly, they challenge you. This time, I'm not stepping away feeling stuck. I'm not going to sit around and wait for the next big thing to happen. Instead of acting on the passion I feel and the inspiration I've been gifted, I've been sitting around and waiting for something to happen. I've consistently chosen to be passive. That's not going to happen anymore. Between the feeling of stuck and whatever it is on the other side is so much embarrassment, so much anxiety, and a lot of failure. But for the first time in my life, I'm more frustrated at the idea of not doing it than the fear of doing it. So, I'm going to take some leaps, and they might suck, but I'm welcoming of the learning that comes from that.
Have I changed too much? Maybe